Hey YouTubers, Mike Borders with the Mike Borders channel. Thank you for watching. It's summertime, we're working on boats, and in this video we are going to show you how to remove the actual shrink wrap material from your boat. Believe it or not, there's a smart way to do it, and there's a dumb way to do it. In this video we're going to show you the smart way to do it, because the last thing you want to do is cut and shred your seats as you cut away and remove that shrink wrap. That would not be good. First thing I want to do is inspect the entire boat, do a full 360, look for bird nests, anything under here, make sure that the actual boat is still properly secured on whatever you have it hoisted on. And just kind of do a walk around, make sure, again, nothing is standing out that's not good. And as you can see here, here's a quick example of some electrical wiring. So if you just came through here and shredded this portion with an X-Acto knife, it's possible that you could harm that. That would not be good. Again, just continue with that 360 all the way around. And again, you're just looking for anything out of the ordinary that you have to address prior to beginning the removal process of the shrink wrap material. So far it looks pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any holes, or any holes appeared during the winter, which would be a bummer. So hopefully as we remove this, we'll notice and see that the entire inside of the boat is still in good dry condition. Back at the engine, and the next thing I want to do is get up underneath this entire portion of the engine compartment. Just verify that there are no electrical wiring or anything that's going to get in the way of the cut. And I'll do that for both sides, just again to make sure nothing is going to be harmed when I start the cut. That looks pretty good. Next thing I'm going to do is take scissors as opposed to X-Acto knife and begin one cut on each side of the engine. I'm going to start on the right side. Basically, I'm going to cut a line to the upper light. Okay, and again, be careful you don't want to cut any wiring. Now to the left side, I'm going to do the same. At this point, this whole entire flap we can basically throw up over. And be careful on that light, you don't want to harm that. And so far this is what it looks like. We've got the engine completely uncovered. From here I'm going to make a cut from this point at a 45-degree angle to the side and basically come over right by that first vent that's closest to us. I'll do that for both sides. And again, be very careful. The last thing you want to do is cut your seats or vinyl. That would not be good. And along the way, if it was done professionally, you will see all these little tie straps here. It is safe to cut these at this point. We will continue that cut all the way down to the bottom. Once you get that cut, basically this whole back part, you can carefully, slowly remove. After that, you'll notice the tie straps right down here. You'll go ahead and cut those. I'll remove that as well. First side removed, now the next side. Another example why you want to be very careful, if you forget that your bitomy top is right here and you go slicing through here and actually cut a hole in your top, well, you just cost yourself $100 or $200 that you have to replace that now. Not good. Right side is removed from here. The entire 360 radius of the boat, I'm going to snip all of those tie straps along the entire base of the shrink wrap. Again, when you get to this area, be very, very careful. You don't want to cut any electrical wiring. Be very, very careful. And I'll continue all the way around. Again, be careful of these electrical wiring. Do not cut them. You'll regret it. Every tie strap is cut, and I do want to point out, in the event that you run across any ants or bugs that have gathered and called this home for the winter, make sure you get something that'll kill them. Maybe something like this. Next, I know the entrance door is on the right side of the boat, facing forward. I'm just going to slowly move all this shrink wrap up, gain access to my door, open it up, hop in, and I'll see you up top. Here's my access door, and prior to jumping in or opening the door, in the event that you're de-winterizing a boat that's not yours, it's possible that the person or owner put mothballs in there, so we want to remove that rather than just throwing the door open and spilling these all over. Here's the forward board here that's still in place. On the back side, there's the board that was hoisting up the shrink wrap in the rear. Go ahead and remove that, get that out of the boat. For safety, you don't want to trip over it or step on it the wrong way and possibly cause a hole in any of your seats. After I get everything out of the way and I have room to walk, I'm going to make a cut all the way in the center, all the way up over this board, and all the way to the front of the actual boat. all the way down. Center cut is completed. Now the easy part, you just pull the left side all the way off and pull the right side all the way off, and it should come right off because you've cut all the tie straps. Entire shrink wrap cover is off. Now's a good time to find all those mothball containers and cap those off, remove those. That's it. See, it's a pretty friendly, easy removal process. Again, do it smart. Don't be dumb. Don't shred your seats while you remove it and cut away at that shrink wrap material. Now it's time to do a thorough inspection of both your engine and the entire electrical system, which we're going to talk about in the next phase and next video. Do us a favor, below the video you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely go to your settings, turn on your YouTube notification bell. Once you do that, every video that we upload, you will be notified. You will be able to stay up to date with us, and that would be awesome. We'll see you at the next video.